Well, we picked up a Ford 9-inch 5.5. So let's get it unloaded and got some cleaning to do. Picked up a Ford 9-inch today from a buddy I used to work with. The only thing I noticed on this one is, I'll get it flipped around, but the back cover's rotted through, so it's gonna need a new plate. I think you can buy them. I'm not too worried if you can't. I'll just make my own. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing stripped down, find out what gears are in it. I do know it's a 5 on 5.5. That is why I bought it. I don't want to change more than I have to, so I was looking for a ready to go 410, and it didn't happen, but you know, it's a start. Well, I thought I almost had it. Bunch of ants in here though. We will need that. We're gonna save that. That bearing's toast. I can't even turn the axle. That's one that had the brake drum on it. We tried to spin it when I picked it up. That side didn't have the drum. I know that side turns. I know the center section turns. So I'm assuming that bearing's bad. So we gotta break that loose so that we can knock our 4-bolt flange off. So I'm just gonna hit this thing a few times and hope it shocks it enough. It's not much, but oh yeah. Okay. And I made this little slide hammer at a job I worked back when I was putting the first axle in last time. Those look pretty good. All right. Now, since we got the axles out, now we can flip this around, pull out the third member, and then spin it back around, drain the rest of the fluid out. And I don't know what gear ratio it is, so we're about to find out. I'm assuming it's probably a 28 spline, but seeing as I think mine are 31s in the S10, I think those might be 35, but we'll see. Marked the tooth, rotated it, 47. I marked the tooth, rotated it, 19. It's a 247 gear ratio. So, need a 410 gear. This all looks really nice, looks really clean. So, next step is, like I said, there's a hole in here somewhere. I can see it leaking out. I just have to double check it. Maybe it was just rusted through on the back, but I could have swore there's actually I think it's right there. Bearings, just need a new bearing set and brake set, and we're good to roll. And then all I got to do is I have to cut the perches off this one, stick on that one. If the springs are too narrow, and then weld my little traction bars mounts back on there. And probably have to figure out, because this tube's going to be smaller, it'll probably lift the back of the truck up a little bit, which ain't much, but we'll have to account for that. So just to add, the markings are here on the gear ratio, but I didn't know which one was which. If it's 42 and 10, the ratio is going to be, I think, 4.2 to 1. Right here is the actual gear. See, 47 and then 19 on the pinion. So that's my gear ratio, but I just went around and made sure by counting each one. So the other thing I gotta figure out later is if I do the math here, if I measure center of the axle hole to the end of that yoke, it's 10 inches. If I measure the one on the Dana 44, it's 12. So my drive shaft's gonna be way too short. I was hoping that this would push it ahead quite a bit. It's not the case, so gonna probably have to get a new drive shaft made. So check this. This is actually a 31 spline. I think my Dana is a 30. If you look at the difference between the 9-inch and the 44, this is a little bit bigger than here, but once you get past this machine surface area here, it's a lot thicker. If you look at this one, the 44 has got a little machine, and then here all the way down to here is a lot narrower. Look at the 9-inch. From here it starts to step up, and then here it's the same all the way down to the next. So it's bigger here, bigger here, bigger here than my 44. It's gonna be a little bit wider than it too, but I don't remember what side was what, but one of these shafts is gonna be longer than the other, just because where the third member sits and ring and pinion. So that's all I got for this one, guys. Stay tuned. Gonna get some more stuff coming. Just gotta watch my cash flow right now. So got a couple $100 head set away, and then plan on buying a drive, axle. So I got that. Now we're gonna have to make it work so we can get the white truck out and play this year. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching this one. Catch you on the next one.